Hey guys, welcome to Issa's Essence. Today we're going to be talking about some tips and tricks to help you guys climb the corporate ladder and be successful at work. So for me, I graduated a couple years ago, and these are the things that I've done to not only double my salary, but also to be successful in the corporate world and in the company that I work in. I graduated with an honors degree. I graduated with an honors degree in geology, but I've since taught myself some software skills, and now I went from a business analyst, a software business analyst, to now a lead product owner where I work with teams like developers, testers to create products, software products for. And I thought it would be good to talk to you to get your feedback as well as far as how can we be successful in the workplace. So here we go. Let's get started. Hey guys, okay, so the first thing I would say is pay your dues. So we all come in, we are new to everything, new to the environment, new to the business. We maybe got 1 or 2 years experience max, but primarily we're, college graduates. So pay your dues, come into work on time. If you're supposed to come in at 8 and leave at 5, come in at 8 and leave at 5. One thing is that we kind of start to have bad habits, especially when we're working with people that have been there for a long time. If they're working in the same position as you and they've been there for a long time, don't copy them. If your boss is saying come in at 8, come in at 8, and then have your lunch break and then leave at 5. That's one big thing that I would say, because everyone's always watching. Maybe managers and maybe future managers. So you want to be able to set a good example and show that you can just follow directions. Another thing I would say is contribute. So whatever tasks you've been given is small, probably contained tasks that they're wanting to see how you accomplish it. So accomplish it really well. Make sure that whatever you've been asked to do, you do it well. That you can sign off and be like, you know what, this is my product, this is what I've done, and I'm proud of it. From there, you'll be given more tasks and more tasks and more tasks. Never overcommit and never underdeliver. Always try to do what you've been asked to do and do it well. Another thing I would say is start something new. So maybe you come into the company and they don't have a diversity at workplace club, or they don't have an organization targeted to diversity, or even just like happy hour or anything small and contained. Maybe try and start something, or you could kind of, if there's a project that no one can take on and you think that you have the ability to do it, then try and start it. The whole point is that if you were gone for like a week, they should be able to be like, man, we need Issa, man, we need this person because she's involved in so many things, we need her. So being a valuable asset to the company is what your target is. You always want them to be like, wait, you're going on vacation for how long? Like, you'll go on your vacation, don't worry, you're not gonna work forever, but make sure that when you're gone, your presence is felt. So that's one thing I would say that's really helped me. I put my foot in a lot of different things and I'm able to succeed in multiple things. So the one project that my manager wanted me to do, I did it well, and then I kind of put my foot in other things, and other people started to see my ability and what I can contribute to the company. And then after that, people give you more and more, and then it's called a promotion because you're now doing that thing full time. So that's another thing. Another thing I would say is incorporate tactics from successful people. So you may have a mentor, you may not have a mentor, but you can see people who are doing well in the company. So maybe there's a manager or there's another person in another department, but try and incorporate what they're doing into your lifestyle, into your workflow, because if you do that, then you'll become successful as well. So they've obviously been doing something right, and so you should also try and tailor yourself to those. Never reinvent the wheel. People are doing what you've been doing forever, but try and do it the best way quickly, because the first impression matters. Another thing is if you're trying to climb the ladder, you would need qualifications. So maybe you only have an undergraduate degree and you were hesitant to get a master's because you don't know what the hell you wanted to get it in. So now, after a couple of years, one thing I would say is get certifications, maybe even get an MBA or a master's in something so that you can be qualified in your niche. So one thing I would say is make sure that in that area of interest that you're working in, if it's software, if it's being a nurse, if it's, what other? Designers or marketing or whatever industry you're in, like try and master it. So maybe get a master's or get a certification, or try and figure out what ways you can distinguish yourself on paper. So you're in the job you're in, but how else have you distinguished yourself? Because that's gonna come in handy, especially in your next job or in a promotion, because you can tell your boss, hey, in the last year, I've also ascertained this qualification or this certification, or I'm enrolled in school for this. And sometimes the job will pay for it too. So look into that. And then one thing I've kind of already mentioned, this is the sixth point, is find a mentor. So it may not be your manager, it may not be someone that you know, that you work with closely. It may be someone over there in another building or even outside of your organization. But try and find someone that can give you advice as to how to navigate the corporate life and how to get to your goal. So you need to figure out what you want to do, because you don't want to be working there forever, because you've only been out of college for 2 years and you don't want to be in the same position in 10. So find a mentor, find a mentor, and then have a goal. So go to them and say, this is what I want to do. This is where I see myself. This is what I see myself doing for the next couple of months, couple of years. How do I get there? And then they'll be also helping you. They can also help you as well. Man, I am not speaking well. Anyway, the last point, because I wanted to make this really quick, the last point is dress for success. So whatever, even if your company is has a casual, work dress policy, I would say try and dress well. So whatever they see you as is what they will think of you as. And so for me, even when I was a business analyst, I would dress like I was a manager. Yes, I would dress very formally. I would dress with heels. I would look the part. I would have a little bit of makeup on. I would have my hair done well. I would just, make sure I'm presenting myself in the right way. Because if people see you as that every day and you present yourself as that, then that's also part of the psychology of, okay, you know what? She does deserve this. Oh, I can see her as a manager. I can see her as this. So I would say, bottom line, you are young. You are young for sure. But you're successful, you're driven, you're motivated, you know what you want, you're already working in that company. Now just do a couple of things to make sure that you can get to the let me know if you guys actually incorporate this or start to, and if there's any feedback as well, because I'm always wanting to know more. Maybe there's some things I've missed. There are definitely things I've missed. So let me know as well as far as those kinds of things. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is Isabel's Essence, and behind the camera is Amanda. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.